Hey guys, it's the Simple Investor here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Palantir, who just reported remarkable earnings from quarter two. But if you haven't already, maybe be sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video as it really helps out the channel. But let's get to it. So yeah, Palantir recorded record-breaking earnings this quarter. You can see that's reflected in the stock here after hours. They're up over 12% here, but let's get right to their earnings. So what really impressed me is their revenue grew 27% year over year and 7% quarter over quarter to $678 million. They're growing their commercial segment, which is nice to see. And then their biggest client, the US government here, 24% year over year, 8% quarter over quarter. This is something you want to see continue to grow. This is where they have a very, very sticky business in terms of I really can't think of one competitor that Palantir has in terms of what they do. But again, you're just seeing some really nice growth here. 33% commercial revenue year over year, 3% quarter over quarter to 307 million. Government revenue again, 23%. Um, you're just seeing really nice growth here in terms of new clients too. Customer count grew 41%, 7% quarter over quarter. Net income here of 134 million. GAAP income from operations 105 million, 16% margin. I'd like to see that a little higher, but that is increasing as we'll get to. And then adjusted income from operations 254 million, representing margin of 37. And then this is what really impressed me. I mean, they do buybacks, stock buybacks. So this is masked a little bit, but really, really solid earnings per share growth here, 80% year over year to 9 cents a share. And then cash and equivalents up 4 billion. So they have a really solid balance sheet. And you can see here broken down and their nice margin, like free cash flow is up really nicely here. Really solid earnings. And then their guidance here, revenue expecting again an increase here up to close to 700 million if it comes to full fruition, and then adjusted income 233 to 237 million, and then raising revenue guidance. Like there's just a solid all around earnings. I really can't see anything wrong with these earnings. Like when you break it down into this nice flow chart here, you can see the government, this is their biggest revenue driver. And then they have a really healthy margin. I mean, they do have a lot of operating expenses, and they do spend a lot of their revenue here on research and development, but they're still collecting a 20% margin, and they're actually collecting a lot of money on interest as well. But this will continue to grow. A lot of these software companies over time, Palantir is in its infancy stages. I mean, you do pay a healthy premium for it because it's a very unique business, and it's very new, and they really have no competition. I couldn't even name you one competitor that they might have. I would think maybe Microsoft, but I don't even think Microsoft deals in government solutions in terms of defense contracting and defense surveillance mechanisms and such. But just a nice margin that I really see them continuing to grow. I mean, they grew at 15 percentage points year over year. So like I really see this increasing over time. And again, if you look at what their revenue has, how their revenue has grown, like starting in 2020, it was only 289, almost 290 million. And then you just see here over time, you get down to they increased it to 446 million in 2022, and then in quarter one 2023 it got to around 525 million, and then right now today they reported earnings of 678 million. So like their growth is really starting to accelerate. I just worry the one thing with Palantir is their PE ratio is a bit absurd here. There's a lot of growth that is anticipated for Palantir. I mean, full disclosure, I did pick up 2 shares today after to add to my position after earnings today. I sold out of it way too early. I think I sold out when it was $11 a share. I made a little bit of a gain, but I wish I held on to it. But hindsight bias, I really like this company now and where they're going. They're posting solid growth. I really don't see how they have any competition. I like their balance sheet. Their balance sheet is really healthy to me. Just looking at it here, and I really like their cash flow here. Their cash flow is really nice. I really can't see anything wrong with the stock right now. And if you're holding long term, I'm really bullish on this company. I think they have a really unique business, and I really don't see how they can be penetrated. by any competition anytime soon. I mean, of course, it's always important to be aware of what's going on, but I honestly don't know who would take on Palantir in terms of a competitor. But let me know what you think of Palantir. Are they a buy for you, a hold, or are they a sell? Let me know in that comment section below. Be sure to like, subscribe, as it really helps with the channel. See you guys next time.